Hello, my name is Mallory and I'm a dietetic student at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how we make a gluten-free sushi roll. Gluten-free diets have become quite popular as the rise in gluten sensitivities has increased. This can cause several undesirable side effects, but can be controlled with the diet with the elimination of gluten consumption. Our sushi roll today will be made with ahi, cucumber, and avocado, rolled in white and brown rice combination, along with the seaweed wrap to hold it all together. To me, the best part about making sushi is that you can do it exactly the way that you want it, in the quantities you want, and the ingredients you want. So feel free to have fun with it, get creative with your ingredients, and I'll show you just how simple sushi making can be. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'll meet you guys in the kitchen. Now I'm going to demonstrate how we make our teriyaki glaze for our sushi. This will be made using gluten-free soy sauce. To do this, I'm gonna take a small pot, and on medium heat, I'm going to add our gluten-free soy sauce, sugar, and you're probably going to want to taste this as you go, just to see, and I'm going to add a little bit of water as well. What we want to do is we want to create a glaze, so I'm going to stir this, and I might need to add a few more ingredients as I go, as I taste it. And I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch as well, and then we're going to let it simmer until it thickens. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare our mixture for the sushi rice. This will include our sugar, our rice vinegar, and our salt. I'm just going to stir this gently, and I'm going to let it sit and stirring occasionally until the sugar and the salt is fully dissolved into the rice vinegar. Alright, so let's check on our vinegar mixture. Okay, let's just stir it a little bit. It looks like it still needs to dissolve a little bit, so I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit and then set it aside again. Now we're gonna prepare our tuna for our sushi. To do this, we're going to cut against the grain at a 90-degree angle. Okay, now that our sugar and salt has dissolved well into our rice vinegar, we can go ahead and work on our sushi rice. I've already went ahead and made a pot of rice. So I'm going to take our rice and I'm going to spread it out into a large pan. And now to our rice, I'm going to add our vinegar mixture. Just a little bit at a time. You may not need it all of it. Now we just want to evenly coat all of the rice with the vinegar. I'm using a blend of white rice and brown rice. Traditionally, sushi is made with white rice, but because the white rice, the outer layer, the germ, is removed, you lose most of its nutrients. So in order to make it more nutritious, we're using brown rice and white rice. Brown rice has a lot of fiber, it has niacin and thiamine as well. Okay, looks good. And it smells good too. All right. Now we're gonna let that cool for a little bit before we roll our sushi. Okay, also going into our sushi is cucumber and avocado. Now I like to support local, so today I've gotten a local avocado and a local cucumber from our local farmer's market. So for our sushi, I'm just gonna slice it down the middle and I'm gonna cut it into strips. Now it's up to you if you want to leave the skin on. With the skin, you get more nutrients. Cucumber is great for hydration. It contains mostly water. Okay, we're probably going to need to cut off some of the ends because it's going to extend outside of our sushi, but we can worry about that later. Okay, so for our avocado, I've cut it in half and I've removed the skin. And I like to get it in strips similar to the cucumber, so I'm just going to slice it over the top. And then I'm going to slice it down across so we get nice strips of avocado to place inside of our sushi. Avocado is a great source of monounsaturated fat, which helps to lower LDL, which helps to stabilize your cholesterol levels. It's also a great source of potassium. Now we are ready to roll our sushi. So we have our glaze here, which has set nicely into a nice consistency. First, we're gonna take our rice. I've prepared water so that it makes the rice easier to work with, so it doesn't stick. We're gonna take some rice, and with the shiny side of the nori down, I'm going to spread the rice evenly, bringing one side all the way to the edge, but leaving space at the top so that we can seal it properly at the end. We're just going to press gently so that the rice sticks nicely inside. I'm going to wash my hands in our water. And first, I'm going to place a slice of cucumber. Let's make it 2. And then some avocado. And this is totally up to you. If you like more avocado or more cucumber, you can add more. And on top, I'm going to lay our fresh ahi. And again, quantities are completely up to you. That's the fun part about making sushi. I'm going to take a little bit of our glaze. I'm just going to drizzle it on top for a little added flavor. All right, we're ready to roll. Okay, so rolling sushi can be kind of tricky. That's why it's nice to have one of these mats. You can purchase this at, here you might be able to get it at your local grocery store, honestly, but if not, any Japanese store, you could get one. So I'm gonna roll it around, pressing gently, but firmly enough to where the rice sticks together. And I'm gonna push it in, putting a little pressure inside so to seal the roll. You can just take that off if you need to, so it doesn't get in the way of the seal. And take some water and just moisten the top, like licking an envelope. Okay, so just press that nicely, and then you can remove the wooden sushi maker, and then finish sealing. And then I like to roll it at the end and then just give it a nice squeeze to seal everything up. We've just made norimaki. All right, now we're gonna cut our sushi. So I'm gonna take my knife, and sometimes it's easier to get it wet first so that it doesn't stick to the rice. I'm gonna cut this end off and just discard that. And then maybe about 3/4 of an inch wide, just gonna gently saw. And here we have our final product, a healthy and delicious gluten-free ahi sushi roll. This dish can be easily prepared at home and served as a meal or an appetizer. Thanks for watching.